Assalamualaikum and greetings to the respected chairperson, reviewers and fellow researchers. My name is Muhammad Afif Ammar bin Muhammad Hijaz, and I am presenting this paper together with my co-author Dr. O.C. Jan. Both of us are from College Vocational Batu Lancang, Malaysia. Right, the title of our study is Developing an Inquiry-Based Learning Technology Integrated Framework for Enhancing Technological Literacy in Malaysian Vocational College Students. This study addresses a critical challenge in vocational education, particularly in strengthening students' technological literacy to meet the demands of Industry Revolution 4.0. Alright, for background, IR 4.0 has significantly transformed the nature of work and skills required in the modern workforce. Technologies such as AI, IoT, automation, and data analytics now demand a high level of technological literacy among graduates. In the context of vocational education, students who lack digital and technological capability face a higher risk of lower employability. In response, Malaysian education policies strongly emphasize the development of digitally competent workforce, making technological literacy a key educational priority. For problem statement, despite these demands, several issues persist in Malaysian vocational colleges. Teaching practices remain largely lecture-centered with limited implementation of inquiry-oriented learning approaches. The use of technology is often unstructured and superficial, particularly in FYP, final year project. Most projects focus heavily on the final product, while the investigative, analytical, and reflective processes are weak. As a result, students demonstrate low technological literacy and limited digital problem-solving skills. This study was guided by three main objectives. First, to enhance students' technological literacy through structured inquiry-based learning activities. Second, to guide the purposeful and systematic use of technological in vocational college FYP final year project. Third and final, to support educators by providing a clear, practical and structured framework that integrates inquiry processes with technological use. Alright, moving on. The novelty of this project lies in the development of context-specific technology integrated inquiry framework tailored specifically for Malaysian vocational colleges. Unlike existing approaches, this framework integrates inquiry-based learning with the technology acceptance model, linking inquiry activities with students' technological readiness and acceptance. Additionally, this framework shifts final year projects from being product-focused to a process-focused, emphasizing structured inquiry and reflective technology use to improve technological literacy. This study introduces several key innovations. First, it presents an integrated pedagogy framework that combines inquiry-based learning, technology acceptance model, and constructivist theory within a TVET context. Second, the framework emphasizes inquiry processes and technological reasoning rather than solely evaluating final project outcomes. Finally, the framework is context-specific, designed to align with Malaysian vocational education practices and Industrial Revolution 4.0 requirements. Okay, here, the framework was developed through a systematic and structured process. First, comprehensive literature synthesis was conducted on IBL, technology literacy, the technological acceptance model, and vocational education practices. Next, a gap analysis was carried out to identify the weakness in current FYP implementation, particularly the lack of inquiry structured and effective technology integration. Based on the findings, the framework was developed by mapping appropriate technological tools into the 5 stages of the inquiry-based learning cycle.
This framework was developed by integrating the inquiry-based learning model, which guides students through structured inquiry and reflection, with the technology acceptance model focusing on perceived usefulness and ease of use. Together, this integration forms a technology-enhanced inquiry framework aimed at strengthening technological literacy among TVET students through their final year projects. This section demonstrates the product prototype by presenting the conceptual framework of the technology integrated inquiry-based learning model. It also illustrates how digital tools are embedded at each inquiry stage and apply in a real scenario to guide final year project implementation in vocational education. This study adopted a conceptual research design grounded in an extensive review of theoretical and empirical literature. The framework was systematically developed by synthesizing constructivism, the inquiry-based learning model, and the technology acceptance model, and mapping each inquiry stage with relevant technological components. This framework benefits multiple stakeholders by enhancing students' technological literacy, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. It also provides educators with a structured guide for technology-integrated inquiry in final year projects, while supporting the development of a future-ready TVET workforce aligned with Industry 4.0 needs. This framework has strong commercialization potential as a scalable model that can be adopted across vocational colleges and TVET institutions. It also opens opportunities for professional development and consultancy, and can be further developed into digital products such as e-modules, learning management systems, or instructional toolkits. In conclusion, while technological literacy is critical for Industry 4.0, current vocational teaching practice remains inadequate in fully preparing students. This study proposed an integrated inquiry-based and technology-driven framework grounded in the technology acceptance model that's tailored to Malaysian vocational colleges and provides a solid foundation for future empirical validation.
Alright, that's all from us. Thank you very much for your kind attention throughout this presentation.